everybody and welcome here for the FIFA World Cup as I am here as Gary Walker and I'm here to present to you the coverage here of the football here between Ireland and Republic States, as we know that this is a very, very big game in terms of our chances of qualifying in the FIFA World Cup. Very big game this is. We lost 1-0 in the first leg to Ireland a few days ago, and we have to buckle our ideas up, Jimmy, about this game, because we could be heading out, and before we get to the World Cup we could be not participating whatsoever in South America for next year if it stays like this in the whole game here for tonight. Yeah, pressure's on. Pressure is absolutely on, of course, here for tonight for our team. And I know that it's going to be very, very big, this is going to be, in terms of us to try and have the courage to go and win the game here for tonight. We're away from home, might make it a lot hard for ourselves, of course, to try and get anything away from home. We have to be, let's say, critical we've got to be, in terms of, let's say, give it over Ireland. Make sure that we play well and train well before the game. And also, the manager's got a lot of pressure also on his sleeve, Neil Clarkson, not to get the job over the line. And we could be crushing out before we get to the World Cup by eliminating ourselves through the playoffs. And our national team's identity is not to get knocked out in these qualifying rounds. Our identity is to go and actually win this game and be a part of the major tournament of the World Cup. So this is a very, very crucial game this is for us here. And we've got to be very, very careful not to concede any goals whatsoever from Ireland to score past our goalkeeper, Chris Bailey, here for this evening. So very, very big game this is. This game means a lot for the whole country watching, because we don't want to be the ones by the end of the game not to qualify for the major World Cup. So very vital for us here for this evening, Gary. Okay, thank you very much there, Jimmy, and let's get straight right now to the coverage, of course, here at the Aviva Arena in Ireland, as we've got here Ireland as they take on against Republic States. And let's get to that game right now for the second leg of the World Cup playoffs. And this is a massive game this is on our hands, of course, for the UEFA World Cup playoffs is underway for the second leg. All to play for here at the Aviva Arena. We are losing 1-0 on aggregate against Ireland, and we have to score 2 goals more, hopefully, for us to try and actually win on aggregate to be in the FIFA World Cup, regardless on that result in the last matchup a few days ago against Ireland. And now let's get to the anthem. Worries and anxiety is kicking in for our national team to might miss out on a chance to qualify for the FIFA World Cup. But as of Ireland, that 1-goal lead they took away from home to our nation. They won 1-0 at the Soccer City Stadium, and now this week they play in their home country in Dublin to make sure that Ireland do make sure they do go through into the FIFA World Cup. But for us, if we lose this will be massive consequences to our nation to miss out our first ever FIFA World Cup for the first time since 1986 was the last time. We haven't even played in a major finals of a World Cup since 1986. We'd actually missed out on qualifying in that competition since then, and now maybe 40 years later it could happen for us if we miss out, of course, here for tonight. And now Ireland now are very dangerous here on the attack here against us here. We've got to make sure we don't let Ireland score in the game as possible. That was the last time we actually been eliminated and could not reach the major tournament. Was way back in 1986 was the last time we could not reach into a major tournament of the FIFA World Cup. But since then, consecutively, we qualified every single year. And now Slajdana right there to go and shoot, but good defending right there from Ireland. And now clearance away there from Ireland here now. Here's Slajdana, he could not get there though, unfortunately. And now all the way there to, looks like back to Republic States here. Now to Devon Williams, now Slajdana. Now Hersey, could not get there in time though. Here's to Bray Hamilton. Now Hendrick now, nice cover there from him. Now to Robinson. Now header right there from the Republic States here now. Here's Hamilton. Now Pickman. And now a chance here for Williams. Clearance away. Now header there. Now is a chance here now for Nelson. Now Cliff. Going for a run here. Nice pass there to Hersey. Now Stevens. Now is Williams. Now here's a chance here now. Could be a chance to shoot, but oh, what a save. Now throw all the way now away. Now to Robinson. Keeps control of the ball here for Ireland. Now to Hamilton. Now Connolly. Now Connolly there now. Now Saga now pushing through. Now Hamilton. Now Slajdana now. Could be a chance for a goal potentially, but good defending. And maybe a chance there for Republic States to try and get a goal from that though. But that's gone wide, by the way. And yeah, that's going to be definitely now out for a goal kick. We are trying our best here to try and score over against Ireland here, but they are making it difficult for us, of course, here, because we could be eliminated and will not be able to reach the World Cup finals, of course, the major tournament for next year in South America, if it stays like this. Now we're going to half time now nearly, so still goalless in the game, and Ireland have got now 45 minutes away for Ireland to qualify for the FIFA World Cup, and 45 minutes away from us to be eliminated from the FIFA World Cup, as it ends 0-0 at half time, but 1-0 on aggregate. And we are back now for the second half, and here we go between Ireland and Republic States, as can we score 2 goals in the second half to make sure we go through to the World Cup major tournament. And Hersey scores already straight in the second half, and we are level on aggregate. Massive goal that is, of course, for Republic States to be in the World Cup for next year in South America. And I feel the massive anxieties, of course, kicked in from everybody is associated to the Republic States, especially us in commentary, because we could be heading out of the FIFA World Cup here for tonight. But that goal right there from Hersey is a massive goal to make sure this tie is still alive for us to hopefully be a part of the major finals of the World Cup in South America for next year. But it's still 1-1 on aggregate, and it's still not enough though from us though. And now here's Doherty, lost it here, the ball, and now we are charging ourselves to try and get a goal in this matchup, because Ireland are still in this tie, and so is us as well. 1-1 on aggregate at the moment. And now Egan now with the ball here, holds it, now pass the ball now to Randolph here for Ireland. But that's a crucial goal there from Thomas Hersey. He's been playing for our national team now for 18 years, of course, and he knows in these sort of games, he knows how to deliver in terms of football every time he plays with this team, and also with the armband as well every single year. He knows how how this nation means the most in terms of a World Cup. It will really let the country down if they say they got knocked out here tonight, but now here's Hersey chasing Egan now, the ball here. And now Hersey won them, could have done, but now back to Randolph, clears it away for Ireland. And now here's to Egan. And now Hersey won the ball back here. All couldn't get there unfortunately. Now to Randolph. We've got 20 minutes left of the game to go. Now here's Robert Cliff. Now it's Hersey now. Has a shot first time. Oh my god, that could have made it 2-0 there, but it hit the post. And now here's Pickman. Cross into the box here. Williams, save. Hersey, goal. And Hersey makes it 2-1 aggregate And now that is definitely going to send us to the FIFA World Cup finals in South America for next year, as that goal is 99% sure that we will be in the World Cup for next year. And Devon Williams head the ball, save from Randolph, the goalkeeper, rebounding back away from the goalkeeper to the feet of Thomas Hersey first time, and that goal is really meaningful in terms of us to qualify and play in the FIFA World Cup for next year in South America, in Brazil, Argentina and also Chile. That goal was massive. That goal is the chance, of course, we could do it, of course, in style. Bring the fire in the team. And now here's to Horahan. Now to Jeff Hendrick. Now to a header there from Matt Nelson. Now Sago. And any minute now, the whistle will blow in 5 minutes from now to make sure we get a place in the World Cup. We know that next year that Republic States will be renamed to a different nation as Republic of Regaland's Kingdom as our nation's name. And now Williams is through here to make it 3-0, but it hit the post. I thought that was going to be it. I thought it was game over for sure, but now a chance for Pickman here. Shoot, save, Hersey. Oh, could have been a hat-trick, it could have been. And we know the nation's going to really change quite a lot, of course. We've seen the speculations and, let's say, the build-up to a new rebrand of a nation from Republic States turned into Regalands, and that will be the name of our nation going into the World Cup if we qualify here for tonight. And now Hersey, Hendrick, Robbie Brady, Stevens, and the whistle blows, and we are through to the FIFA World Cup for next year, and it has all been confirmed, and Thomas Hersey has rescued our place to play in the FIFA World Cup as it ends 2-0 in the game and 2-1 on aggregate. So the official results here for the second leg of the World Cup qualifiers. Ukraine 1, Austria 0, but Ukraine won 2-1 on aggregate. Norway 0, Sweden 0, but Norway head through 2-1 on aggregate. And Republic States, of course, won 2-0 and 2-1 on aggregate over Ireland. And then Turkey went through to the World Cup after winning over Russia by 2-0 on aggregate. And then also a big win for Poland as they head through also to the FIFA World Cup by beating Greece by 2-1 on aggregate. So that also means that now that Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Uruguay, Paraguay, Great Britain, Portugal, France, Spain, Belgium, Italy, Germany, Croatia, Switzerland, Denmark, and also our nation Republic States will be known to be next year as Regaland's Kingdom. And also we've got Norway, Poland and New Zealand, with Mexico, Costa Rica, Jamaica, Ghana, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Senegal, Morocco, Algeria, Egypt, South Africa, Japan, China, Korea, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Kenya and Peru also qualify for the FIFA World Cup. And that's all we have time for here right now for the FIFA World Cup qualifiers, of course, here for this evening. A massive win, of course, in terms of us to head through sneakily by that 2-1 victory over Ireland on aggregate. And Jimmy, we obviously, let's say, redeemed ourselves and we got that win and we're now in the World Cup. Yeah, absolutely there, Gary. I thought that we made it a lot hard for ourselves in that first game against Ireland at home. We lost 1-0 at home at the Soccer City Arena a few days ago now. But obviously a few days later, we turned up here in Ireland and we got the win, of course. We made it very hard for ourselves as well, especially in the first half. I thought we might be heading out of the FIFA World Cup, but that 2 goals from Thomas Hersey has saved us for a chance, of course, to be in the World Cup for 2026. I am so proud of this team. I am so happy about this team, and we've done it in style. And I've got to say that I can't wait for South America next year. and I can't wait to see how this national team can really, let's say, overcome the other countries involved in the World Cup, because we won it before in the past, the World Cup, remember, in 2014 and also in 1998. Obviously not looking good in terms of us to be semi-finalists of the World Cup when we hosted the World Cup in our nation way back from our last tournament in 2022. But now in South America, I do believe that we can go far in this competition, and hopefully we could win something, of course, the major World Cup trophy. But in terms of the scare and the fright, in terms of us could have maybe got knocked out altogether and not qualify for the major tournament, of course, was a little bit scary for us, but at the same time, Super Thomas Hersey has saved us at the right place and at the right time, Gary. Okay, thank you very much there, Jimmy, and let's get straight now to wrap things up here on the show on RBC Sports. As a congratulations to our national team, Republic States, known to be next year as Reglan's Kingdom, to be involved in the FIFA World Cup. I can't wait for it for next year in the summer, how we perform over the other 47 countries involved of the FIFA World Cup. But until then, from all of us here in the studio, we'll see you all for next season. Cheerio!